How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Got any comments so far?
No, not right now.
Thank you very much. Greetings, this is the Get Too Free Press, and I'm George Boston Lyons, and we are live in front of the Lowndes County Courthouse here in Valdosta, Georgia. The Kendrick Johnson case went to court today, and of course it's still pending. We have Bobby Worthy in front of you. Got something you want to say about the case today, brother?
Oh, yeah, the case.
What's your name, first of all?
Bobby Worthy. I'm the National President for the Justice League United and Minister of Law and Justice for the New Black Panther Party. We attended the trial today in the respect and honor of Kendrick Johnson and to support his family. Today's trial was unfounded attorney fees by the 9 white supremacists, what I call them, attorneys for all of the defendants. Most of the attorneys for the defendants, to me, are being biased. But again, I give honor to C.B. King. I mean, C.B. King stood his ground and pounded him with nothing but supporting evidence. He was in rare form today. I've seen him in many times in court. Today, I give honor to C.B. King laid it down. 1 black attorney against 9 white attorneys. Amazing how he handled this situation.
How was the participation today?
Oh, that's the other thing. Black people, we got to get together, man. The participation in the Kendrick Johnson case should be, this courtroom should be packed. I mean, it should be packed. There should have been a whole lot of people, more people there than what was there. The first time we had a rally out here on this very courthouse, this whole ground, thousands of people, this whole courthouse was packed. Out here was full of them. And I don't understand why people just backing away for black folks who get along and stay together. Give props. So we had two white supporters of Kendrick Johnson friends come.
How many ministers or pastors did you say?
None that I know was a pastor, and I didn't see no pastors, no other civil rights leaders, organizations, just the family and friends, a few friends.
Does it seem like the family gonna give up on this case, or do you think they're full of energy and fire and ready to go?
Oh, they're ready to go. They ain't gonna never give up till they get justice for their kids. I believe even if they passed away, I believe even from beyond the grave, they'll come back and get justice for their kids.
What do you think will happen on the 6 o'clock news, on the local TV stations and radio and newspapers from this trial? How do you think what think they will say this evening?
They ain't gonna say nothing because they wasn't here. They might say something, but I mean, I just can't believe that they wasn't here. I talked to one of the Channel 10 reporters, and they said that they was caught up in a fire. She's pulled back up now. I don't know, Kenny, it seems like they trying to downplay the case. Regardless of these folks trying to get unfounded attorney fees in enormous amounts is just not illegal to me. And even in fact, it's like Lowndes County School System, Lowndes County Board of Education, all these different attorneys they are put on retainer fees, so they paid already paid monthly anyway. So I want to know where they come up with attorney fees at, extra attorney fees when they already on retainer for these different organizations.
Bobby Worthy, looking out into the fields, this is about the 3rd case here I've attended with the Kendrick Johnson. It seems like to me there's a problem when it comes down to getting the cameras or the TV station or anybody in there live to record to let the people know what's going on in here. The Honorable Judge Richard Porter today, of course, once again, no reporter was in the courtroom to let the people here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, the state of Georgia, and across the nation see what was going on in this high-profile case. My question to you is, why do you think the state of Georgia seems to be hush-hush and don't want the people informed?
Well, it's just like any other state. You know, to me, it's backed by racially motivated and white supremacy. The judge has proven that that he really don't want the cameras on the court. I mean, and I understand why. Because the last trial he went to sleep 4 or 5 times, and this time he went to sleep 4 times, nodded on the bench, was sleeping. So you know, I mean, no one is saying about it. Even when the media was there the last time, you was the only one who reported that the judge was asleep. He actually went to sleep, and nobody seems to see that's not a problem.
Well, being a problem or not, it seems to me, because if I had reported, I would let the people know what happened and took place in the courtroom. But it seems that the local news media are not concerned about judges sleeping in the courtroom, or for that matter, even what's going on here today. Because, I mean, we had other things in the city that was going on, but this is a very high-profile local, state, and national case, and yet when it comes down to our television station, regardless of whatever happened in Valdosta, they wasn't here.
Well,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all support. To me, it's all supported by white supremacy. It's getting to the point that whites seem to think that everything runs around them, and it's getting worse with the police brutality. We're technically moving to a dictatorship and not a system of government like we're supposed to. Rights and rules and regulations. We're moving away from that. We're moving to a dictatorship. A dictatorship is where the government is the democracy. The government runs everything. It's all done. But I'm here to tell you people, read the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence was put in place for your security against abuse and power of our government. And it clearly states that when any form of government becomes destructive of its means, the power reverts back to the people. It is up to the people to alter, abolish, or institute a new government. I'm here to tell you, your Lowndes County Sheriff Department, Police Department, your Lowndes County School Board, whatever it is, you have a right, according to the Declaration of Independence, to delete them.
Well, look, considering the way that Attorney King laid out his case, don't you think, with the way he took that case from A to Z, from the time Kendrick was found, before he went missing, and when Jacqueline first went out to the school, he went from A to Z. And how do you think the people would have felt and understood the case better if they would have had privy to a videotape of something that took place in the courtroom today?
Yes, they would have felt a whole lot better. Like I said, C.B. King is a remarkable attorney. I mean, he has shown a new respect. I mean, no matter what they threw at him, this man was there. He knew it. He knew what he was doing, and he just pounded them with supporting documents and things we learned today that I didn't even know in the case.
And what's your closing remarks today?
My closing remarks, we need to pack this courthouse. I don't know the date.
22nd, I think you said.
The 22nd of this month. July 22nd, we need to pack this courthouse. August the 22nd, we need to pack this courthouse. We need it back in here. I'm going to try to get the chairman back here, Azim Azim, our national chair. I'm going to try to get Attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz, Dr. Hassani Muhammad. I want everybody to pack this courthouse. Peace be unto you. Black Power. See y'all on the next episode.
Peace.
Day makes 11 months and my son was found at Lowndes High School, rolled up in a mat. I was at that school the day they found my son. They treated us like nobody from day one. they're still treating us like nobody. But we declare that we're here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. They want us to leave, and when we leave, it's gonna be when they give us justice for my son.
We want to thank everyone for coming out, supporting our family. But I want to know, they are known to use us and tear down our character. But Kendrick, that they can't do.
Amen.
Kendrick was at school where he was supposed to be.
Amen.
And out of 3,000 students, plus teachers, plus a school with resource officers at the school,
Yes.
how in the world can a student go missing during school
Yeah.
and be murdered at school?
Mama.
As you all know, his organs was missing. But let me tell you a little bit about that. It's from the top of his head to his pelvis was missing. Yeah, the brain, his windpipe, his tongue, his heart, and everything else inside of his body was missing.
My Lord.
So I want the justice system to tell me, how is it that all of that is going on with his body, someone is not charged with something?
Amen. Yeah.
It can't be.
My God. Not faith.
You mean to tell me, from the time he was last seen on that surveillance camera, within 15 or 20 minutes, he gonna cut off all of his fingernails till they start to bleed. He gonna scroll his photos around the gym. He gonna throw the shoe over inside the mat and say, I think I'll go over there and get it now. So, how is it one shoe inside the mat and the other one's away from the mat? And then he gets inside the mat, gets stuck, and then I guess the pair of shoes that he had on his feet, he kicks them off.
Makes no sense.
How can that be?
It's a lie.
And other than that, the clothes that he had when he dressed out in, how's the data missing? From the clothes he had on, from when they took him to make him to the crime lab, how come that they are missing? So out of all this stuff that's going on, why isn't someone arrested for something?
Amen. How long?
So is it the whole system in together? Because it ain't no way in the world that y'all don't see something. Thank you.
KJ! Who killed KJ? Come on! Who killed KJ? Who killed KJ?
Thank you.
Today makes 11 months my son was found at Lowndes High School, rolled up in a bed. I was at that school the day they found my son. They've treated us like nobody from day one. They're still treating us like nobody. But we declare that we're here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. They want us to leave, and when we leave, it's gonna be when they give us justice for my son.
Amen.
Thank you.